How do you measure current waveforms now? Most likely you use a current probe or a shunt resistor for these types of measurements. However, the current waveforms you see with these methods tend to be noisy and they cannot capture transients due to limited bandwidth. Obviously, the desired solution should clearly display the current and also possess enough bandwidth to capture transients. Keysight's new CX3300 series of device current waveform analyzers can measure low-level currents over a broad dynamic range and with wide bandwidth. The CX3300 series consists of a compact mainframe with a 14.1-inch display and dedicated accessories, including current sensors and a passive probe adapter that enables voltage measurement for power calculation. The CX3300 series possesses 14 to 16 bits of dynamic range, current measurement from 10 amps down to 100 picoamps, up to 200 megahertz of bandwidth, and it supports a variety of analysis capabilities. For example, you can measure current waveforms at the 1 microamp level with 100 megahertz of bandwidth, something that was previously not possible. The CX3300 series provides 3 types of current sensors you can select from based on your measurement requirements. The 2 basic current sensors use 6 interchangeable sensor heads, providing support for a variety of connections. For example, you can use the coaxial sensor heads for wide bandwidth measurements and the twisted pair sensor head when you need to make a quick connection to your DUT. This example shows the case where the DUT board has integrated current measurement monitor pins. In this case, the test lead sensor head provides an easy way to measure the current waveform. We will now demonstrate the CX3300's intuitive user interface and its powerful analysis capabilities. With 14 or 16 bits of dynamic range, you can see clean traces on both the x-axis timescale and y-axis current or voltage as you zoom lower and lower. We will now demonstrate the anywhere zoom function. You can define an arbitrary area of the original waveform and zoom in on it just like using a magnifying glass. This capability is another benefit of the CX3300's wide dynamic range. The CX3300 series also has fast Fourier transform analysis functions. You can instantly see an FFT analysis by simply dragging and dropping the FFT icon from the left palette menu. You can also easily measure the power consumption using the CX3300's voltage measurement capability. Using this wizard, you can display power consumption waveforms without the need to perform any tedious post-measurement processing. Finally, we'll take a look at the automatic power and current profiler tool. You can manually calculate the average power consumption for each state after measuring the current waveform. Using this profiler makes most of these procedures automatic and enables you to save data and report the results easily. As just explained, the CX3300 series is a new measurement solution that allows you to measure low-level current waveforms that were previously unmeasurable. It also possesses a broad wide dynamic range and wide bandwidth. For more information, please go to www.keysight.com/find/CX3300.